What's going on YouTube? This is Daybreak748 and today I'm bringing you guys another figure review on the Masked Rider Tiger from the S.H.Figuarts line. Now this was brought to us by the good folks at Tamashii Nations and Bandai, and as you guys can see, I have just the case for you. Let's take a look at the box. The box comes in this nice window display case. It has the gray, the blue, and the black to represent this Masked Rider Tiger. The blue is a nice metallic blue, as you guys can clearly see. On the side here has Masked Rider Tiger. This side here, Masked Rider Tiger. Right here, Masked Rider Tiger. And on the back, you have Masked Rider Tiger in all his glorious poses. Now, to be honest with you, I have no idea about the history of this figure, the character who's in this suit, no idea whatsoever. I don't watch Kamen Rider or Masked Rider or whatever it is. I've heard from Chaos Leo a little bit about it, but the reason why I picked up this figure is because I watched a review from JRA Nightmare. He's another YouTuber that does imported figure reviews and whatnot, and when I saw this figure, it blew my mind away. The reason being is because of these arms right here, and those hands, those tiger hands, which look awesome. And even without the tiger hand, this guy, this suit is just an excellent suit. I love how it looks. It looks just so badass that I needed to pick this up. So I did, and I have not regretted it whatsoever. So if you have not picked up this figure, if you are a Masked Rider Tiger fan, I highly recommend you pick this guy up. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the figure and the accessories that it comes with. So before I get into the actual figure, let's take a look at the accessories. One of the bigger accessories that this guy comes with is his tiger axe type of thing. Now, it's a nice metallic blue. The silvers are all shiny. You guys can clearly see the tiger face and the fangs on top right here. And I know this is supposed to move so that you can put the cards in here. However, for mine, it's frozen, so I'm going to try putting it under hot water and we'll see how it goes. But this thing looks badass. I think I have like a fetish when it comes to like axes and characters with axes, because it seems like all the Super Sentai and even like the Masked Rider stuff, the characters that have the axe, for example, from Super Sentai, like my favorite, Black Ranger, he had that axe. I just love this weapon. I don't know why. I love it more than the sword, the bow, whatever. Just the axe is my go-to weapon. So love this accessory. Love the color scheme. I mean, blue and metallic blue, white and silver. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. That looks pretty cool. So that's one of the bigger accessories that you get. You get a ton, a buttload of hands. It originally comes with these hands right here, and it is the closed-fisted hands. You get a set of those. You get a set of these open gripped hands, but you can clearly see that there's like a little pinch here. That's where you could display, if you wanted to display your figure with the cards in his hand, you could put it in this and it will hold. You also get this set of hands right here. It's a little bit more open gripped, and this is clearly, let me just wait until it focus. There you go. Now this is clearly for just a relaxed hand. You could put his axe in this hand as well. You also get this really relaxed hand where it's pretty much open, as you guys can clearly see. Once again, you could put his axe in here. And whatnot, yeah. This figure comes with a ton of hands, even for an S.H.Figuart. And you get a pair of these open, stylized hands. You could do a lot of different things with this, but yeah. That's that. And lastly, you get this really open hand. A little bit of gesture going on to this hand, so yeah, if you want to pose your tiger figure with this type of hand and saying like come at me, you can do that as well. A very tiny set of accessories that you get with this figure is this one right here. You get 2 cards, and I'm not going to even take it out of this packaging because I know for a fact I'm going to lose this if I do. You get 2 of these cards. They're nice, sturdy little pieces of plastic, it feels like, and it's extremely well done. If you take a look, the paint job, everything's there that has to be there. But like I said, it is really tiny and I don't want to lose these, so I'm most likely going to keep it in that packaging. Alright guys, here is the actual figure himself. Now, I already put these claw hands on him, but just a little minor gripe before I even start the review. Guys, these hands are a pain to get on him. It is ridiculously hard. That is the one minor gripe I have about this figure. That these hands are, it's just really hard, and the peg that you're putting these hands onto, it's tiny, so I feel like I'm gonna break it. However, it doesn't break. I've done it a couple times now and it's not bad. This guy has some weight to him. Even before you put on these claw hands, he's a lot more bulky and just heavy, and he does not feel like a cheap figure at all. But before we get into anything else, let's take a look at the sculpt of this awesome rider. As you guys can clearly see, the head sculpt is excellent. I love this design in the helmet. His chest armor looks awesome. The color scheme is spot on. Like I said, I don't actually watch this series, so I just googled it. I wrote Masked Rider Tiger, and I wanted to see if S.H.Figuarts did a great job on his sculpt, and you know what? They did. They are spot on when it comes to this design. Chaos Leo, if you're watching this, please let me know if I'm correct about it. I might have missed something, but hopefully I didn't. But I'm sure you will catch me if I did. But love even the detail on his belt right there. This actually can come out. Let me see if I can take it out for you. There you go. You see? You could actually take this piece out and put in other cards if you like. I'm just afraid I'm going to lose this. I'm just going to keep it in here. I mean, even the claws, look at the paint job on this thing. And it's just so nice. I love that silver. I love the metallic blue. Black is just a matte finish black. So it looks so freaking nice. I love it. Here's a side view real quickly. Here's the other side view. Here's the back. Awesome, awesome figure. Alright, now let's get on to the actual figure and its articulation. The head is on a ball joint. The neck is also has its own joint, so it can look pretty far down. It can look left, it could look right. Only problem is when looking up, the collar piece right here hinders it a tad bit, and you see that this head sculpt has like this diamond thing here that kind of hinders it from moving up, but you get a decent pose when it's looking upward. Not the greatest, but you still have something there. This shoulder piece has a joint. It's on some type of swivel. You could feel it moving. It rocks back and forth, so it's okay. This shoulder piece right here, as you could clearly see, it has its own joint right here for the nails, and that's to make it look more fluid like when you're moving the arms. The arms have that butterfly joint. I'm not sure if my camera is going to catch it. Yeah, it's right there. You could see it kind of shiny. It has the butterfly joint. It doesn't seem like it has a bicep swivel because of the way this thing is sculpted. And I tried twisting it, but it does not move. As you guys can clearly see here, it's a double jointed elbow piece right here. It has a swivel built in, and that's that. For the hands, you have all these fingers on their own separate joint, so you can get him in some nasty looking poses. As you guys can clearly see, I just opened the fingers up. You could do it for this one as well. It could go in, it can go out, whatever you want. Let's take a look at the upper diaphragm. You get a nice joint right there. It does have a waist swivel. Now, for the legs, this is where it gets kind of interesting, and I guess because this is a older model, it doesn't have that pull-out feature that other S.H.Figuarts has. It just has this swivel right here. Right here, you have the double jointed knees. For the feet, it can go all the way back like that. It can go forward that far. It has a foot joint, or a toe joint I should say, and it does have a rocker or a pivot built in. So great range of motion. You can get this guy to go out that far when it comes to the legs, and that's about it for articulation. Now, would I recommend this figure even if you're not a Kamen Rider fan? Absolutely. This guy is a freaking monster. I usually have him just displayed with my Super Sentai stuff, just because I don't have any other Kamen Rider stuff yet. But hey, if I see another rider that looks as badass as this one, I am probably going to pick it up because of how cool this guy is. If you want me to do a size comparison, sure, I can do that. When you compare it to the War Machine, I know how I have their legs bent sorta, but if I just unbend his knees, it's most likely going to be on the same scale, a little bit shorter probably than the War Machine here. So yeah, that's about it. Guys, if you're looking for a great figure when it comes to posability, when it comes to sculpt work, when it comes to just some awesome accessories, this is the guy to go for. He is actually fairly cheap on the secondary market. He goes for around 30 bucks, at most 40. I've seen it even under 20 before. So definitely keep an eye out for him if you have not picked up this copy yet. Yeah, I love this figure. I wish I just knew a little bit more about him. I might pick up the series because I love this character so much. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Up next, I will have my Go-Sager team on review. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I guess this is me signing out. Peace out.